Greetings, Missouri Mid-South Conference. I bring you greetings today from another angle of my office at the conference office. This is my desk where I spend a whole lot of my time when I'm in the conference office at my computer and working and doing ministry. And so I wanted to share that with you. For most of our churches, what we have in common is our worship. And in our worship, another component that we all have in common is music. Music connects us in ways that sometimes words and prayers of words cannot. Music in its goodness is beautiful and soulful. And so this morning I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about music in our worship, specifically praise music. Now, I know that praise music is one of those things that either excites and ignites folks, or it upsets and ignites folks the other way. Contemporary praise music is something that some folks say you must have in order to be with it in your worship. And other folks say, ooh, no, contemporary music is terrible and it waters down everything that we know that is worship and God. But what we know about music throughout the centuries is that music has shifted and changed and adapted to fit the culture and the connection of God for the people in that moment. For example, we know that some of the hymns that we hold as dear and what we would describe today as traditional, at one time the melodies were from saloons because people knew the melodies and that connection to where people are in their everyday lives and how can we express who God is in our worship through those moments. I have to confess that praise music is not always my favorite because in very evangelical, and not the UCC evangelical, but more of the mainline Christianity evangelical, that sometimes praise music in that regard is cotton candy, saying the same thing over and over again and not having any substance to it, or the substance that is there doesn't match who I understand God to be. And so this morning I want to share with us one aspect of praise music that I have come to love and value. And that is the UCC put out a hymnal, if you will, called Sing, Prayer, and Praise through the United Church Resources. And this hymnal is a collection of praise songs that are theologically strong. And I was introduced to this hymnal, this praise song booklet, when I was pastor of a local church. And we had the screen and we had the praise music, but with my music director, one of the things that I said to her very often in our worship planning was, I want substance. I don't want to sing, we love you, Jesus, we love you, Jesus, we love you, Jesus. There's a time and a place for that, just like with today. But if that's all that we're doing in our praise music, there's got to be more substance. Here's the substance. The UCC praise hymnal or praise book or praise song book has some of the most phenomenal words, lyrics, and tunes. And so one of the things that I'm going to start doing is on a regular basis, we're going to have a UCC praise song of the month, or like right now for Lent, I'm going to introduce you to a praise song. And my hope is that this is something that will unite us, that in your churches that you will connect and perhaps if you haven't bought one of these, to purchase them. And perhaps if you haven't really even looked through it, to look through it. And so I'm going to introduce us to some songs and use it and incorporate it both in my reflections in our e-courier, but also when I come and worship with you, I'm going to be introducing songs here. In fact, I have already introduced this first song in all of the churches that I've worshiped in. When I've had the opportunity, I've introduced this song. So the first song is number 26. It's called You Are Welcome Here, which is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful praise song, and it's uniquely UCC. And you'll hear in a moment when I sing this that it talks and it says, we are the United Church of Christ. Now, for those of you who are music folks who go by the letter of the law, I need to confess as well that I have shifted a little bit of the language in one place, because at the end of the refrain it says, we're united in the Church of Christ, which is wonderful and very true. But when I was a local pastor of a local church, there was another faith tradition that often was identified in the community as us, and we were misidentified as them. So I have shifted that phrase, we're united in the Church of Christ, to we are the United Church of Christ. So you'll hear that when I sing it and when I show it in a PowerPoint later in a few weeks. And it's up to you whether you want to use it or not, or change it or not, or that's the beauty that we are the United Church of Christ. So without further ado, here is my introduction for our Lenten song, You Are Welcome Here. You are welcome here, no matter who you are, no matter where you are on life's journey. You are welcome here, no matter who you are. Come and join with us. We are the United Church of Christ. Come now, all people, join in the song. Come be a part of the family of God. We are God's people and you belong. Share in the joy of Christ. You are welcome here, no matter who you are, no matter where you are on life's journey. You are welcome here, no matter who you are. Come and join with us. We are the United Church of Christ. We are the United Church of Christ. Well, my brothers and sisters of the Missouri Mid-South Conference, I cannot think of a better song to unite us together from rural areas and urban areas, from German communities and African American and Marshallese communities, from liberal communities and conservative, from all of us. We indeed are the United Church of Christ, no matter who we are, no matter where we are on life's journey. We, you and I, are welcome here. May we live into this prayer and this song this day and always. Amen.